Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I possibly might be trying the viral TikTok jacket potato or trying the viral jacket TikTok potato. Actually trying the viral TikTok jacket potato. That made a lot of sense. Anyway, if you guys are on TikTok and you possibly heard of the company SPUD Bros, they are known for their massive, and I mean massive, jacket potato, and I think they are based in London, Birmingham, I have no idea, but every single year, like throughout the country, they actually have a pop-up like store, and recently they're going to Manchester and they're located at the shopping centre, which I think they have been there before in March this year. But basically during March it was actually Ramadan, so obviously I technically had like no time to go there, so I thought I'll go there, check it out and see the hype, and hopefully this jacket potato is actually worth it. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. When I tell you guys that this jacket potato is actually very hyped up on TikTok, it's actually very hyped up. So many people try it and they all say the exact same thing, that it's actually a massive potato but it's actually worth the wait. Now the one at the shopping centre, the queue is extremely long. Yesterday my cousins went there and technically the queue, the whole place, it closes at 8:30, but the queue to actually get in the queue, it closes 2 hours early. The time right now is actually 5:46, and technically hopefully we'll get there in time to actually queue in the queue. If not, I've no idea. But before I go, I thought I'll check the reviews out, see why this potato is actually hyped. On Google it says SPUD Bros are a viral TikTok sensation famous for serving loaded jacket potato from their family run business originating in Preston. Okay, so I thought that these guys were in London or Birmingham, but apparently they're in Preston, which technically is like a half-an-hour drive from me. Led by Jake and Harley Nelson, the brand is known for the massive queues, huge social media followings, and loaded potato combination prices around £9. So technically I'm actually queuing in a queue for a jacket potato that's actually worth around £9, so hopefully it's actually worth it. But they have like a lot here, such as the SPUD Bros Classic, SPUD Father, Garlic Chili Chicken SPUD. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. But their original place is actually in Preston and they're looking to expand everywhere in the UK. Basically, they want to have like a mini store. So for example, in Edinburgh, Liverpool and other places, they'll actually have a mini store. And let's go for the reviews and see what people have been saying. Wait, if I type review, yeah, so okay, so basically the reviews have been saying that they are known for the fluffy texture, generous fillings and fun viral branding, while critics find them overpriced, overhyped and no better than a standard local baked potato. I've actually found some more reviews and it said review for SPUD Bros are genuinely positive for the flavour and portion, though opinions are mixed on pricing, skin crispiness and wait time. Popular favourite include loaded toppings like garlic, chili chicken, cheese, and the signature tram sauce. Okay, so food quality and taste, it says here the SPUD described as super soft and fluffy inside, though a few customers noted inconsistent skin crispiness depending on the location. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Toppings, generous portions of fillings like chili con carne, tuna, and garlic butter receive high marks. Okay, and then the tram sauce, their signature sauce as a popular popular midly spice kick that ties a low jacket potato together. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually hearing a tram sauce, and then underneath it says cost, which basically people are saying like from £7 £12 their potato is like very expensive. And then apparently on Reddit there's a section called hype versus reality, and many people have been saying that this potato overall is actually overhyped. I thought I'll show you guys their TikTok. Basically they are known as the SPUD Brothers. Obviously they make the viral jacket potato, and whilst being at a trap center, obviously they make quite a few videos. Hopefully, fingers crossed, today they'll make a few more. I have no idea. But also I found out whilst being at the trap center they were doing live, so hopefully I'll get a live. I have no idea, but I'm actually pretty excited to try the jacket potato. So it turns out that the fans actually enjoy them, and actually enjoy it because of the branding, the loaded potato, how fun they are, whereas like proper food critique, I think it's actually overhyped, overpriced, and today I'm going to prove them wrong and show them that these potatoes actually are really worth it. So I'm about to leave and I'll see you guys once we are there. We had finally arrived, and when I tell you the queue, they were extremely long. They were so long, I genuinely thought we would be there for at least 3-4 hours, but thank goodness we weren't, because overall the wait time, it was like 2 hours. The people in front of us, they were leaving, so I can't complain. It started raining, and at this point it was like light rain, so it didn't bother me, but at this point I was about to leave because you guys know I can't stand rain at all. The more we got to the front, the more excited I actually got to order a jacket potato. At this point, it was raining super heavy, but I thought, you know what, I'm staying to the very end. We got to the end and we actually ordered our potato. We had such a big order, and the staff, they were extremely helpful because they were going through the order bit by bit, making sure that we had everything on our order and making sure that our order, it was right. So for that, I give them credit for that because they've been there for the whole entire day. We got our order, and guys, at this moment it felt unsurreal. Because most of the toppings actually ran out, I went for the classic tuna, cheese, tuna, beans, and you know what? It actually hit different. To be honest, this potato, it was warm, it was delicious, so waiting in line for 2 hours, it was so worth it. I would say, yeah, it definitely is an overhyped jacket potato, but the food, it was so nice and it actually filled me up, so I can't complain. Because it was such a big potato and because I was sharing, it took ages to actually finish. But in the end, we finally got there, and this was the end result. Overall, pretty good. Guys, it is currently 9:53 and we are back. Technically, we basically left the house, I think it was like a 5:30, and then we got there, I think it was like a 6:30, and then from there onwards, we were in the queue till about 8:30. So overall, we actually queued for about 2 hours, even though I genuinely thought that we'd be there for like 3-4 hours because it was taking so long. But overall, we actually queued for about 2 hours, and I'll give you guys my overall experience. Anyway, I don't think it's showing on camera, but guys, I am drenched, I am wet. Basically, when we got there, they actually had like empty barriers, so we had to walk through like 5 empty barriers to get to the back of the queue to join the line. And when we got there, it was actually like in the middle of the second barrier, and at that point the queue, it was going so slow that people in front of us, they started leaving, and we're like, okay, that's actually pretty sick because we can move forward. Anyway, we got to the end of the first barrier and it started drizzling, but not that much, and then when we actually got to the front, it was actually chucking it down, literally chucking it down. And like I was saying, on camera, I don't think it's actually showing, but I am shivering, I am wet, I am drenched. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't get hypothermia because I'm traveling in like 2 days time, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll give you guys my experience of the entire thing, and I would definitely say that this is 100% overhyped. Anyway guys, I thought I'll give you all my overall experience of the entire thing. Number one is the food. Now, I must admit, this potato, this entire place is definitely overhyped, but the potato itself, it was actually a pretty good potato and it actually filled me up, so I can't complain. But I will give it a 5 out of 10. The only reason why is because when we got there, they were telling us apparently the cheese has run out, and when we got there, apparently it hadn't. So to be honest, I genuinely have like no idea if that was true or not, but most of the toppings, they definitely ran out. And not gonna lie, I actually found it pretty confusing because if you know yourself that you're very popular and every single day there's going to be like a long queue, obviously your top ingredients, I have no idea, but thank goodness the cheese, it was still there, hence why I will give it a 5 out of 10 because of the toppings. But overall the food, it was actually pretty nice, actually filled me up, so I can't complain. Number 2 is the queue. Overall we queued for about 2 hours. We got there at 6:30 and we got our food at 8:30. Overall it was 2 hours. I mean, not gonna lie guys, the queue, it was going so slow, and I genuinely thought that we'd be there for like 3-4 hours. Technically, when we actually got to the end of the first barrier, it started raining. Not that much, but like a drizzle rain. And then when we got to the front, it was chucking it down. So hence why they like realized it was raining and moved, you know, everything faster. Also, halfway through the queue, boss realized that the process, it was going like so slowly. So like he jumped in, helped everybody out, and not gonna lie, I appreciate him because he realized how slow it was going. So for the queue, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 10 because like I was saying, at first it was going so slow, but because of the rain, it went so quickly. Number 3 is location. Now, location wise, basically I can't rate this because they must have thought that the Travel Center actually is a pretty popular place, and it is because it gets tons of people every single day, hence why they chose it. I have no idea, but like I was saying, location wise for me, it felt pretty weird because I know it felt pretty weird, but like I was saying, I can't rate them on location because they probably looked at location, see where most public actually are, because at the Travel Center at this point, they technically have the fun fair they have every single year, hence why they probably chose it. I have no no idea, but like I was saying, I can't rate them on location because it's actually pretty weird. Overall, I would agree with the critics because it's actually an overhyped potato, but the food is actually pretty nice, hence why this entire experience I will give it a 6 out of 10 because it was my first time doing something like this, and I will definitely do it again because it was actually a pretty good experience. But like I was saying, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because food, it was nice, it's overhyped, queues, it was long but not that long. Location, it was actually a pretty weird location. Overall, I'll give it 6 out of 10 and that's actually pretty good. So guys, I thought I'll show you me being on live, and look at this. Basically because it was raining, I put my shirt up to actually cover myself and not my hair. So to be honest, I genuinely have no idea how that makes sense. But anyway, this is how I'll show on live, and that's actually pretty embarrassing because it's just pretty embarrassing. And also, I am there actually ordering the jacket potato, and guys, my posture honestly is so bad. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want any more TikTok review videos because this is possibly my 4th or 5th one. I have no idea, and every single time when I do one, it's like always overhyped. So if you guys want more, let me know. By the way, if you guys haven't tried SPUD Bros, they are based in Preston, which is not far from me, but these pop-up shop, I think the next one is possibly in Liverpool or Blackburn. Once I find out, I'll put it on screen. I think I actually have a shop open in London or Birmingham. Like I said, once I find out, I'll put it on screen. They are pretty good. I mean, they are pretty good, but honestly for me, it's like overhyped, but the food is actually pretty nice. And would I try it again? Definitely no. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys want any more TikTok reviews in the comments down below, and I will see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.